The Spigen C1 case is one of the coolest case I have seen for a while, but it has one major problem which popped up after months of use, which I'll get into it later in this video. But first, let me tell you what's good about this case. So right off the bat, this case looks super unique. It's inspired by the old Macs, which were launched in the 90s, and I must say, Spigen did a good job. And just like the good old Macs in the 90s, the back of this case gives off this cool translucent retro vibe. By the way, if you look closer, you will find a graphic representation of the internals of an iPhone. Of course, this is not a one-to-one representation of the iPhone, but nevertheless, it looks amazing. And on top of that, this case is MagSafe compatible. Hence, you can see a MagSafe ring. And there inside that ring, you will find a cutout for your Apple logo, which shines through, which is a nice touch. And down at the bottom, you will find the Spigen logo. The logo is not at all distracting, but subtly tucked away, which I really appreciate. Apart from this nostalgic look, I must say this case feels very good to hold, and the size of this case is rounded. As a result, it perfectly sits on my palm. Perfectly. Now let's talk about the drop protection of this case. By the way, this case is made out of not one, but 3 different materials. It has the outer shell made out of polycarbonate, a middle shell made out of TPU, and an inner XRD foam. And this foam is the one which absorbs most of the shock wave from drops. As a result, this case has amazing drop protection. And this protection also extends to the camera module with the help of a ridge which surrounds the camera system. And in front, the edges of this case is raised. Therefore, if your iPhone falls face down, this raised ridge will protect your screen from shattering into million little pieces. But it's always advisable to put a screen guard on. Now coming to MagSafe, the magnets used in this case are really strong. It attaches to all my accessories firmly and aligns them automatically. Having a strong magnets like this means your accessories will not fall off accidentally. However, my biggest problem with this case is this. So if you need to take off the phone out of the case, you just can't pull apart the case from top or the sides like how you do with other normal cases. For this case, you need to take off the bottom polycarbonate portion first and then pull apart the softer TPU from the bottom. It's seriously so unnecessary and I hate it. The bottom part has become flimsy after multiple push and pulls, and I'm afraid I might break it. Spigen should have done some kind of unibody construction where all the elements of this design gets molded together. On top of this disaster, I hate the buttons on this case, which are mushy and lifeless. And the worst of them is the action button. I need to press hard to register an action on my action button. It's worse than mushy. It's soggy. However, the bottom of the case has 3 cutouts, one for the speaker, one for the microphone, and one for the Type-C port. The cutout for the Type-C port is big enough to accommodate varying sizes and shapes of lightning cable. By the way, this case is around 60 USD. And if you are looking for a similar case with a unique translucent vibe, then click here and I'll see you there.